everybody, Jen from Scrapping Under the Influence. I am back with a super simple folio for Country Craft Creations using the Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Scary Stories collection. This one, I know that it's the Simple Vintage line, but this one seriously has some of the cutest vintage images in the papers and whatnot with this. I absolutely love it. So this is 6x8 with 1/4 inch gussets on the sides. Um, excuse me, I'm so sorry about that. 6x8. It is super easy to put together. I mean, literally, the construction of this takes like 15 minutes. It is so easy. And then, depending on how fast you mat, which we all know, I am not the fastest at the matting and the decorating. Matting, not so much. Decorating takes me forever. Anyway, let's take a look. So, I did a ribbon closure on this because I just felt like that kind of went with the whole general theme. These two front pieces are both double matted with glitter cardstock, and then this sheet is from the 6x8 pad for the collection. This is actually one ghost ephemera piece that I have cut in half so that they're peeking out on the side. When you open it up here, this page is also double matted with black glitter cardstock. You can kind of see that in camera a little bit. And then the normal 12x12 papers, stickers from the sticker sheet. Okay, when you get it opened up this way, we've got on the sides here, this is one of the journaling spots. These are both from the Bits and Pieces ephemera pack. This opens up this way. I've added another one of the stickers here and one of the chipboard pieces, a couple of the journaling cut aparts in this pocket. On this side, I've got another one of the chipboard pieces, another cut apart, and then one of the stickers here. And then in the middle, this will flip down like so, or pull all the way up. Same thing here. And then this is another piece from the 6x8 paper pad that I trimmed down and then split in half for a little gatefold. And this is one of the journaling pieces from the journaling ephemera pack, and then some more of the stickers from the sticker sheet. So, like I said, this one, 2 sets of magnets, some ribbon, and it goes together super, super fast. So let's get into it. Okay, so for the base of our folio, we are going to start with 3 pieces of the 110 pound, the heavier Artisan cardstock. I think it's 100 pound. I accidentally, before the Disney Virtual, bought 4 packages of the 100 pound rather than the normal stuff. So I've been trying to come up with projects to kind of use that up. And here we are. So 3 pieces, 6x8. One of them you're just going to set to the side. The other one we are going to score as soon as I figure out where that other scoring stylus went. Okay, so it's 6 inch at the top. You're going to score this at 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch. Okay, you're going to do that on 2 of those pieces. Okay, so 1/2 inch. Oops. 3/4 of an inch. Okay, you're going to miter. Okay. And I am going to go ahead. I'm not actually going to fold them just yet. I'm actually going to leave it just flat. We're going to go ahead and glue these together on either side of our unscored piece. And apparently we're not going to get the thing out of our glue because it doesn't want to move. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to line that up with the score line like so. And put that one down. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, move that out of the way for a minute while it dries. Okay, first element for this is going to be 2 more flaps. We're back to normal artisan for the rest of this. So 2 pieces, 5 3/4 by 8. You're going to score this at 1/2 inch on both pieces. You know, if you can keep it in the thing. I'm going to go ahead and miter these. Set that to the side. Next up is going to be 2 pockets. These are 2 3/4 by 9. We are going to start. I've got to turn this. I cannot do it the other way. 9 inch on the top. We're going to score 1/2 inch, turn it. 1/2 inch again. Assuming we can do this without sliding everywhere, because that's apparently what we're going to do today. So 1/2 inch, turn it. 1/2 inch again, turn it. 1/2 inch. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and miter both of these. So at the top. And then we're going to miter it across the bottom here where the score lines cross. Okay. Next up, we have 2, I'm calling them accordion flaps because they're just flaps that are going to kind of come up and down. These are both 6 by 8. With the 8 inch at the top, you are going to score this at 3 3/4. And then let me make sure I did this right. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, yep, 7.5. 3 3/4 and 7.5. Okay. And again, we're going to go ahead and miter. Okay. And the last, we have 2 pieces, 3.5 by 7 7/8. These are going in the center of our folio with the 3.5 at the top. And when I say 3.5, you want to go just a hair under 3.5 because these are going to be gatefold in the middle so that they don't bump into each other. And we are just going to score that at 1/2 inch. Okay. And miter. Okay. I'm going to move my scoreboard because the rest of this is so easy, you just aren't even going to believe it. Okay. All right. So we've got our middle 2 flaps. Actually, no, not that. Not yet. No. No. We want the 2 accordion pockets. Okay. So I am going to fold and burnish on the score line. Go ahead and glue this in. Okay. And this should fit exactly. Okay. And then we will fold this flap back and burnish it down. Flip this around. Do the same thing on the other end. So we're going to fold and burnish that. And glue. Okay. And then fold that back. Okay. So those are going to go in like so. Okay, our two smaller flaps, now we can go ahead and fold both of these and burnish. And what I'm going to do is put one in like so, and we should fit just perfectly in between these two flaps. Okay, and we're going to fold and burnish this one. Okay, and then I am just going to lay this one in here about where it needs to glue to make sure it's not too far over. And I believe we're good, because it's easier to trim a little sliver off of this now rather than like I typically end up doing, where I glue it in and then go, whoops, that didn't work. And just line them up together. Okay, so this is going to fold down over those. These two flaps are going to go on this outside edge. I don't think, was I putting a magnet in with those? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think they just need burnished down better. Now that everything's in there. And two, once you mat those, they're gonna, why is that one off? That one's off slightly, but that's okay. It will be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue this in. Like so. This is gonna go right over here. Okay, this one will go on the other side. And again, this is one of those where you probably want to coat just a hair under to like of the 5 3/4, so that you're sure it's not going to overlap anywhere that you don't want it to overlap. Okay, so we're good there. And then our pockets are going to go on the inside. So I'm going to fold and burnish. And then you can put those to the inside over here, which is what I think I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to go over here by my score line that we have not yet folded. And if it's easier for you to see where everything goes by going ahead and folding those in where that 1/4 inch gusset is, by all means do that. This just to me made more sense at this point, so that it was all just kind of flat while I was assembling, and then I can fold those pieces in once I'm done. Okay, and this one I am going to go in like so. Okay. All right. The only thing left is going to be to add a magnet. But first we need to fold and burnish our score lines, which with the 110 pound is always a little bit tricky, at least in my opinion. So I'm actually going to fold them back the opposite direction first on both. And then come back and fold over the right way. So there is our folio. Let me grab magnets somewhere over here. I have like a little stack of them that I keep off to the side here so that I don't have to like get the bigger pile of them. Okay. And then I am going to grab some score tape. I believe this is 3/8 inch. Okay. I'm going to come in and put it down about right there. Okay. All right. So that's going to go down there. Why is that like? Oh, I know why, because that's not where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go in here. That's why. I'm like, why is that not like sitting flat? It's because I put it in the wrong place, because of course I did. All right. So there we go. That's it. Super fast and easy to put together. You can still get a good number of pictures in here. And that's about all there is to it. I will be back in a minute with anything as far as matting or anything, odd I do that direction, and we'll finish this off. Okay, so I ended up taking off the magnet for the front, and I'm going to use ribbon and adding them in here because it did not matter how I was burnishing these were not laying the way I wanted them to, which, I mean, it happens. It's, it's not the end of the world. But so I've got them on the tops of those flaps and then on the bottom of the base. So just slight change to that. Okay, so nothing earth-shattering with the matting. I did double mat both of the front cover pieces with glitter cardstock, and then this page is from the 8x8 pad, which I literally just had the rest of like 2 seconds ago. There it is. It is that one right there in the 8x8. And there's like some little stars on it, but I've also got all these little stars in the bits and pieces pack, so I'm gonna, I think, pop those up on there with that. I did do ribbon to close it. I still haven't matted my back, but I think I'm gonna, I don't know which page I'm gonna use for that. Inside, of course, still needs decorated, but you can see the double matting there with the glitter cardstock, and then this, of course, opens up like so. I ended up having to kind of reposition my magnets because they weren't sitting like I wanted them to. These are both just cut aparts. And then this one is also from the 6x8 pad that I trimmed it so it would fit and then split it in half. And then you've got that opens up. So nothing earth-shattering there. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when I post new videos. I'm trying to post a little more frequently, but as we all know, life and real jobs and that kind of thing do get in the way sometimes. But I appreciate you being here, and I will see you again soon with another project. Bye.